from the American Airlines Arena with a look high above here in Miami.
Hey, Kevin, if you'll allow a DC kid to be a little parochial right now, while there are some basketball hotbeds throughout the world, Prince George's County in the heart of Maryland is among the finest. KD said, it's just water. This is what we do. Guys?
Great stuff as always, DA, thanks. And there's Iguodala. And it's Dragic into the water. Greg, we're still involved in the conference system. Does it hold relevance as we're looking here at the standings mid-season?
You know, for travel distance, yes, and there's also some tradition at stake. I mean, look, that said, in a perfect world, you'd like to see the best 16 teams make the playoffs each year, but we've had, imbalance.
Just floating up. Joel McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Junior comes in for Danny Green. The Heat have shot just one free throw, missing that one earlier.
No, Butler wants to win. He knows he's in the prime years of his career. He's hungry for titles.
Rondo kicks to Junior. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
It's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
Olenek is checked in for Jay Crowder. Greg, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that from switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel judged. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. To the middle. McGee against Adebayo. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Iguodala with the chain.
Look, if you're open, Butler will find you. His court awareness, very impressive.
There's the pass to McGee. He kicks to Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Lakers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this time. And Los Angeles with some changes. Morris is checked in for Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Bradley subbed in for White.
The way he moves and acts on the court doesn't look like a rookie. Hopefully he continues to build off this solid start.
Nunn can't get it to fall. Los Angeles leading by 12. Pass to Junior. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And both free throws good for Junior. Here's Hero. He's coming off a 19-point game against Atlanta.
I mean, and you look at his free throw numbers. I mean, this shows you how much pressure he put on the defense.
Again, the miss by the Heat. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 14-point game. And here's the fast break. Here's Nunn. Second shot opportunity. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of it.
He's perfect from the line this time. Los Angeles leading by 12. Bradley passes to Junior. And the foul called on Junior. here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get under Iguodala. The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% from the line, 9 of 12 so far. The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. The Heat trail by 14, and Adebayo is out there with Jake Crowder. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Magic, gave them an edge. He scored 12 points, and once again, he made an effort to draw contact and find different ways to get to the foul line. He was difficult to contain in that one, and his performance off the bench was impactful. Let's see if he can do that again tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. You know, GA, you wonder how much of that performance can carry over into this one.
You never really know what will happen game to game, but I sure wouldn't bet against him.
Yeah, well, he made it look easy last time out. I mean, he's in sync from the get-go. We'll see, though, if he can replicate that rhythm tonight.
James, the pass to Junior. Beyond the arc. Kept alive. Davis. Howard trying to free himself out. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Okay, look how competitive Davis gets for the board. He knows how valuable second shots are.
Iguodala outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how about Kobe going to the Lakers, McHale and Page coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
And he trims the lead to single digits. Butler's got 5.
What a polished player Butler is, using strong fundamentals to get the job done.
No, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. They get out there, keep it up. And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. The Heat trail by 10. Outside, Butler. Outside, Crowder. Pass to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Opens it up for Adebayo.
And with the fast eyes, Iguodala finding the open man.
Los Angeles leading by 8. Caldwell Pope outside. Now the dish to Junior. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The first free throw is good. Hero is checked in for the Heat. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. For Miami, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all total.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
LA's gotten a 3-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Here's Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jake Crowder.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly. And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter, good way to let your opponent back in the game. And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Here's Dragic. basket.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Magic in Orlando. Here's Junior. Here's Howard. Banked in off the glass. Howard's got his second bucket.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards with size, touch, and time that he possesses. It's just a lethal concoction.
Here's Hero. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Shot's good by Butler.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
Yeah, the offense looked cohesive last night. Whatever challenge the opposition presented, they answered with confidence. He'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
On the pass to Butler. Trying to get open is Crowder. And it's Butler missing.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the ball.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
Right, it's the pass to Butler. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Hero. All 3 off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 8.
And as he's aged in the league, Anthony Davis's offense has changed. It now much more of a face-up player.
Well, and that's where his game's been headed. His shot has improved, and he can step out to the 3, facing up and letting him use his burst. Lets him maximize what he can do.
And not his quarter, scoring-wise, just 1 of 7 from the field.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Butler passes to Crowder. Down low. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead step back down to 8 after they get the basket from Hero.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Dragic. And it's Junior missing.
And the Strong definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
To me, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. To say, well, our era had
Called Rocco. Passes it to Hero. Loads it up for Adebayo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
with strong athleticism. Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Cash, and the shot is long. The Heat trail by 6. Here's Hero. 6 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Hey guys, this is the way to stay in the game.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Kentavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
They're important, man. We got to keep them on the glass. We can't get them second shot. We got our offensive rebounds as well. Get us the second chance at the basket and just keep working hard.
Well, you made it work in the first half, KCP. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Change here. Iguodala's checked in. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. James comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Junior subbed in for Rajon Rondo. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Adebayo.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green out there with Junior, and it's McGee in at the 5. Home in the paint. And both free throws good for Junior. Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Pass to Crowder.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Loads it up for Davis, and it's Davis with the jam.
All the timing Davis has. He has a sense for when to rise up and slam down.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
That's great. The Lakers, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. If you ask Miami coach Eric Spoelstra, there's been a long lineage of undrafted players who've made an impact with the Heat. Going back, think about big guys like Udonis Haslem, Joel Anthony, and Hassan Whiteside. Now you have youngsters like Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson, Derrick Jones Jr., and Chris Silva. Miami continues to find diamonds in the rough year after year. Guys?
They usually do. That's a very creative organization. Thanks, D.A. Outside, Davis. The pass to LeBron. Some solid defense from Butler.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Yep, it counts. Dragic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
It's great awareness being shown by Crowder. Spotted the open man and made a fantastic pitch.
Puts it up from 15. It's all in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. They shoot again. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Crowder.
Crowder's a guy that does so many of the little things for them. Just like they're cleaning up the mess on the offensive glass.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. So many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons,
right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fun.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Contavious Caldwell-Pope. From 15 feet away, and Junior missing.
Really tough night for him offensively. I mean, I wonder what the score would be if he wasn't so cold from the field.
Nunn passes to Olynyk, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Davis.
I mean, with his shooting touch, Olynyk is a big man that you hesitate to put on the line.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Los Angeles.
Well, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fellow.
Butler with the steal. Here's Nunn, and he converts the layup. Nunn's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Lakers have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside Brent. That's to Morris. Over Butler. And again, no good by the Lakers. And here are the Heat now. They're on a 10-1 run. Here's Hero. And another basket for Miami.
So impressive, the fortitude the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
That's true, but we'll see if they can keep forging ahead. For now, you got to give them credit for coming back.
McGee got a hand on it.
Oh, and he's the
have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he's been trying to do it all himself, and it's not working. Instead of forcing shots, you got to focus on moving the ball and keeping everybody involved.
And the Lakers making after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip.
Fantastic vision. I mean, Bron always cognizant of everyone around him.
He'd have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. None against LeBron.
Now, you expect him to make those. They got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And LeBron James still the face of the league as he goes into his mid-30s. The impact he's had on this sport is really immeasurable.
He's one of the most recognizable athletes in the world. I mean, it's scary to think that LeBron can still turn it on and take over when he needs to. And you know what? Playoff LeBron is very good.
Here's Junior. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First one falls for. He's off on the second.
And you can sense that the pressure might have gotten to him a little bit, but he did do enough to put them in the lead.
Shot's good from Butler.
It's been a huge night from Butler. I mean, here's a guy who can shoulder the load offensively any night.
Kuzma outside. Passes to LeBron. On the left block and off the prior, and in it goes. LeBron's got 11.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
None passes to Hero. Kicks it to Iguodala. It's not going to go for him. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Junior. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Wow.
On the wing, Iguodala. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
And squaring up his Iguodala. Nice follow through on the release.
Kuzma kicks to Junior. From 12 feet out. Second chance effort. In deep, McGee drops it in. And the Lakers lead by 1.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
None passes to Hero. He dishes it to Butler. 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here. Changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Olynyk, and it's Crowder in for Kendrick Nunn. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Markieff Morris. Davis comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and Junior subbed in for Green. Here's Hero. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 3. Jimmy Butler is out there with Jake Crowder. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. advantage hero into the 2. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Trustworthy in these types of situations. Give Davis the rock.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And the Heat making a change here. Kleinitz is checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now, Kevin.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 3. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. 1:56 left to play in the final quarter. And James throws it down.
Come on, James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
The Heat with the lead. 15 feet away. LeBron grabs the miss. LA's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Looking for McGee. Gets it good. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
See why McGee's teammates lob it up his way? Because they know he can go up and get it.
Uh-oh, against LeBron. Now Butler. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Heat lead by 1.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Junior kicks to Rondo. 1:06 left here in the fourth quarter. And here's James outside. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. James has got 11 in the second half. Butler feeling out of it. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Butler, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Junior with it. Trying to get open is Davis. Here's Junior. And Butler sends it back.
You can't throw up shots with Butler. His shot blocking ability, impressive.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Second chance shot. That one wide left.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like it. And he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make some shots.
Timeout called the Lakers. They trail by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
Yeah, now by 1, you'd expect them to go for 2 here, unless they get something wide open in the perimeter.
Here's McGee. It comes, and the foul. It's going to be on Jake Crowder.
That was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the sweetest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Yeah, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
And the Heat all-time Heat. They're trailing by 1. 12 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Butler. Puts it up for Adebayo. Money!
Butler reading the defense and using that pick and roll effectively. Good ball handling out.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. What a show they put on here last night.
I mean, these feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. what's going to happen? How is this thing going to play out?
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.
Good to see you.
Hey, what you working on?
Only paying $2 that's it. I should stick to my pan.
What a gorgeous nighttime view. And David.
Kevin, thanks.
DA, thanks a lot. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for teams making substitutions here. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip.
And the free throw line was a problem spot for him in their last game. Really struggled up there.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to
10 feet out. Doesn't go for him. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, I mean, just way too many. You can't expect to win.
aggressive is one thing. Careless is another. You want to stay balanced and poised.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, G.A.? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Collins finds Labissiere. Jones trying to get open. Off with the layup.
Just doing the job on the backcourt.
Here's Kuzma. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the former Utah Ute, Kyle Kuzma, can play either forward spot. Has a good blend of Smitty of size and speed.
Yes, Kevin, but right now I prefer him at the 4. The reason why, he can stretch the floor, but he can tag a lot of those big forwards. And his shooting, it will get consistent as the years go on.
Here's Bembry. Collins kicks to Labissiere. Back to Collins. Pocket 6. Goes back up. Bembry. McGee with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. On its way from Young for 2.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The shot's good from McGee. And the Lakers lead by 5.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Labissiere, the pass to Bembry. Back to Labissiere. Now the feed to Jones. 6 to shoot. Young against Bradley. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. Bruno Fernando's checked in for the Hawks. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 5-point game. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
That was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
You try not to dwell on losses like that, but hey, you can't help it. Hopefully, they'll learn something from that defeat.
Labissiere inside, guarded by Kuzma. The Hawks again can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for them in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the Lakers call time here.
Well, how can you not love the continued resurgence of JaVale McGee? There were some years where he was trying to figure it out. Now he's a big factor for this team at center.
Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Smitty, the change from McGee's pretty simple. He got some direction on how to play. Now he does everything he can to play within himself.
Kevin, that has been a huge difference maker for JaVale McGee. And you know when he's focused, he can make an impact. Plays in short bursts, but very effective.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
The pass to Labissiere. Here's Fernando. This is it to Young. Trying to end the drought. Rebounded by McGee.
He has gone ice cold this quarter. Obviously not helping their cause.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. So it'll be Contavious Caldwell-Pope shooting. It's going to be on Trae Young. Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. And that one misses. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the court, away from the game.
I'll tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I ever recall having.
Nice look from Kevin, intelligent and unselfish.
Pass to Junior. Rebound by the Hawks. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
That shot off, so Atlanta will take it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Labissiere, the pass to Fernando. There's Bembry. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pocket 4. Shoots over Bradley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Damian Jones. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-5 run here. Here's Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Los Angeles, they have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. That free throw, no good.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Goodwin's checked in for the Hawks, and he sinks the second. Here's Goodwin. It's an 8-point differential. Pass to Fernando. Now, here's Goodwin. He's tightly guarded. Good.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the sides.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And Junior with the basket on the assist by Bradley. Junior's got 7 points in the game.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Bembry kicks to good. And the pass to Dedmon. Clock at 6. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And here comes the break. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Lakers on top as they end the first quarter with an energy boost, a 19-7 run. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
For me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. That's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is it's pretty incredible.
Kuzma Greg has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Bembry, also Trae Young out there. And it's Fernando in at the 4 slot. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. Young outside. Dedmon trying to break free. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Young. Caldwell Pope outside. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on the defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Junior with it. 23 points for him the last game against Miami.
The 7'4" wingspan of Dedmon, hard to get your shot over that.
Here's Graham. Buries it down low. Graham's got 5 points now in the quarter. And so it's the Lakers with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. And that game will be 4 out of 5 on the road for the team. Cash misses from short range. The Hawks trailing. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Young, cool. Young's got 8 points.
He has adapted a way to use his body to shield defenders that's bigger than him. Trae Young finishing through contact.
Here's Junior. And just miss after miss right now.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Chalk up 2 there. And now a 3-point Hawks lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Timeout called the Lakers. Hey, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people... Here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Junior's checked in for Green. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. On the free throw, no good.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Cash and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8.
And he has been really good here at the free throw line in the first half.
They aren't making anything at the line today. This is a team that struggles at the line.
The Hawks leading by 8. Passes it to Labissiere. Pass to Bembry. 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Jones, no luck.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. Strong move at the rim. The defender was just a tad bit late in contesting.
Bembry the pass to Labissiere. Inside. Collins in the post. He's against Kuzma.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Bradley deciding where to go with it. Junior with it. He's picked up by Collins. LeBron against Collins. Over Collins. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Now, Labissiere. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's to Bembry. In the corner. Curry with it. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
There's the steal. The pass to Bembry. 1:21 left in the first half of the game. Lakers trail by 7. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. And it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Herder passes to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Back to Herder. Here's the floater. McGee with the block. Now the Lakers on the break. Kuzma with the ball. And good that time. Kuzma's got 7 now in this quarter.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Herder passes to Bembry. Pass to Labissiere. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Herder. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's James.
Man, this is how you fire up your their teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
There's Bembry, and stolen by Kuzma. That one, no good. Driving force for the Atlanta Hawks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. Will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Howard. Davis comes in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. And Junior subbed in for Green. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Junior's out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Morris in at the center position. Rondo kicks to Junior. From 11 feet away. Los Angeles with another miss.
Trying to take advantage of Salt defense. He might have gotten over-eager.
Now here's Labissiere. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Here's Dedmon. He can't hit that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Heat, made some amazing plays. He finished with 23 points, and as we've come to expect from him, spent a lot of time at the foul line. He performed really well, and I could see his role expanding if he continues to make that kind of impact, Kevin.
Nice work, David. Thank you. Great. He did some fantastic things in that. He made a huge impact.
And I look for him to try and repeat that performance here tonight. I really do.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows? Maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Greg, you show toughness and grit when you play. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis and LeBrons who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. Two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
And he knocks down the first one. Jones checked in for the Hawks. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Atlanta's gone into a slump here, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Fernando, the pass to Herter.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Caldwell Pope on the wing. And for Kentavious Caldwell Pope, he's best when he lets the game come to him, when he's not forcing shots, not making things tough on himself, not making tough passes. Smitty, a simple approach does wonders for him.
Kevin, you applaud the maturity of KCP to realize that he knew he needed to change his game to improve. Focusing on making the easy play has made him a very valuable member of this team.
Here's Herter. He's got 8. Fernando, the pass to Labissiere. 5 to shoot. And Labissiere throws it down.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Caldwell Pope outside. Davis dishes to Junior. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. It's up a 3. The Lakers get it back. A new 14. Kuzma outside. Pass to Junior. Fades away. And it's Davis missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Graham throws it down.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Trying to get open is Davis, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He throw good, Junior. And the Hawks making a change here. Bembry's checked in. One misses.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Trying to get open is Davis, and it's Junior missing.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Graham, the pass to Fernando. Here's Bembry. 9 points in the game so far. He gets that one. And now a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him, and no good.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they dug this hole.
Pass to Herder. And there's the pass to Bembry. Shot from the wing.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
Free throw good, Junior. And he makes both free throws. Here's Bembry. 11 points in the game. Passes it to Graham. Here's Fernando. Pass to Herder. Over Junior. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Davis kicks to Junior. Kuzma outside. Pass to Junior. Back to Kuzma. Dish now to Davis. Taken away. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Count that one. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
See, in the past, the contact might have discouraged Davis, but now he plays right through it.
Bembry the pass to Fernando. To the paint. The pass to Herder. Davis with the double team. Shot clock at 6. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers have possession. The Lakers in the lead. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
KCP steady there at the line. Nice work to draw the contact. And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella comes in for Bruno Fernandez. And it's John Collins in for Bembry. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
That one goes. Count it.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. That is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 1 point on the basket from Jones. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks it to Junior. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
No good on that. Andre Bembry is checked in for Damian Jones. And then for the Lakers, Dwight Howard's checked in for Anthony Davis. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Green in for Caldwell Pope.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. 8 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Herter passes to Bembry and stolen by Howard. Right back after this break. Let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
3 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. They've got Bembry. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Graham in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
Very hard not to...
For the Lakers, Anthony Davis comes in for JaVale McGee, and Junior subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Now they're going for the jugular. A few more trips like that, and you might be able to see this one in the books.
Lakers trail by 5. Junior with it. He's picked up by Collins. Howell kicks to Junior. And stolen by Devlin. Oh, here we go at Collins. Nobody back. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
The power and the tenacity that this kid shows, Collins not to be denied.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Graham's checked in, and Kevin Herter subbed in for Damian Jones. Time running out for the Lakers. Green left side. 52 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
See, that's money. Important point in this game. Danny Green takes it upon himself.
Here's Herter. Passes it to Collins. On the shot clock. Here's Lopez there. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Marquise Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Hawks. Bembry's checked in.
Adding a little cushion to their advantage. Nice work at the line.
6-second difference between shot and game time. Here's James. And stolen by Graham. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Here's Bembry. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
There doing work.
Welcome to 2K TV. I'm the 2K MC, here to tell you about the upcoming events in the neighborhood. This weekend, it's time for Court Conqueror, where you'll earn
Downtown Indianapolis moving.
Well, Kevin, and
thanks, David. And now the Lakers starting group. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's Howard in at the 5. And for Indiana, breakthrough.
Before I start focusing on that.
Things can change in a hurry, can't they, in a season?
Yes, they can.
Like you say, let it play out. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. McDermott's checked in for T.J. Warren. Lamb comes in for Victor Oladipo. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Brogdon. And then for Los Angeles, JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Pacers trail by 8. Now here is Holiday. 9 points last game out. Outside, Lamb. Over Junior. No good from Lamb.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And it's sent back by Turner.
Man, the defensive Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. And then for Los Angeles, Marquise Morris is checked in for Davis. And Kyle Kuzma is subbed in for LeBron. Right at the free throw line, And it's Junior missing. Indiana's gone 0-2 from DP. Outside Holiday. The pass to Turner. Morris with the rebound. Lakers leading by 8. Here's Kuzma. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Holiday finds Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. The shot by Holiday, no good. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Pacers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holiday, the pass to Lamb. And Lamb slams it home.
Capable of slamming it down. You can't allow Lamb to get this close to the bucket.
Great, good to see Jeremy Lamb back on the floor after his injury. He can still be a productive wing, you think, off the bench for this team.
No doubt about it. More of a finisher for this team. Lamb shouldn't have any lingering effects of coming off that ACL. His game's diverse enough to get shots anywhere in the half court, and he'll continue to be a productive player for the foreseeable future. They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Outside Holiday, shot clock at 6. He goes up again and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Junior, and Junior throws it down. And if you haven't seen the news, Junior once again winning a Rookie of the Month award. He keeps on Greg and pressing with his play.
And you would have gotten great odds in Vegas if you picked Junior to be Rookie of the Year before the season. But now, this guy looks like the front runner after winning another award.
No good that time. Good work defensively by Turner.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Holiday against Bradley. Now here's Turner. Guarded close. That one misses. 3 shots. All come up empty. Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another thing they've done well, guys, this first half is challenge shooters and change shots. A bunch of block shots early.
T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for the Pacers. And the Lakers also making a change. Caldwell Pope checked in. Pocket 6. Another shot. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup. So I'd agree with you there.
And how about Aaron Holiday seeing that expanded role last season? Moved into that backup point guard spot for the Pacers, and I thought he was solid.
I ditto that, Greg. I mean, he's a guy that's a natural playmaker. He's got a nice stroke as well. Plays with confidence and is really aggressive with the ball in his hands, which is what I like. And, you know, he's the third of 3 brothers that are playing in the NBA. He's a teammate with Justin. And I tell you what, when you're the youngest sibling, you got to bring that aggressiveness to the table every day.
Turner against McGee. And it's Turner off the drive. Rebound the Lakers.
Putting up a goose egg bagel this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Caldwell Pope passes to Morris. Good D by Holiday. Pacers trail by 12. To the inside. Turner finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
That's weight room action right there. Excellent strength from Turner. You try to get physical with him, and he can overpower you.
That one falls. Junior's got 9.
A heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Here's McConnell. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Boy, how about the determination of Turner? I mean, he's a wrecking ball on the glass on both ends of the floor. Just doesn't give up on plays.
McGee, the pass to Junior. Tries again. No good that time. And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're like me and curious about Victor Oladipo's overall philosophy, listen to this.
I think the biggest thing is just the relentlessness.
You know, Greg, I haven't ever heard anyone question his effort.
He came into the league as a raw athlete. Now he's a skilled assassin.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Indiana, they've got Turner. T.J. McConnell is out there with McDermott, and it's Holiday in at the 3. Both good from the line that time. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon, but also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Diaz, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Olden.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Hawks, provided a nice lift. He finished with 20 points. He was so skilled at earning trips to the line, he frustrated the defense in the process. He came in hot off the bench and maintained that play throughout the game. I'm sure his team wants him to do that again. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
McConnell kicks to Turner. Here's Warren. 23 points for him the last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots. It also altered a ton of shots.
Goes up again. Morris with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Caldwell Pope's got the lead up to 13 now for the Lakers.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brogdon against Morris. Shoots from 14. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Brogdon, and that one's good, Junior. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Brogdon looking it over. Inside, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And you know what? He's a skilled passer, so if you leave people open around Brogdon, he'll make you wish you didn't.
Rondo passes to Junior. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. Los Angeles, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Sabonis comes in for Justin Holiday, and it's Oladipo in for T.J. McConnell. There's the lob. Oladipo goes down the alley slam.
You know, the fact that Oladipo and his teammates are so well connected, they know exactly when to send the lob his way.
James outside. Rondo passes to Junior. Oladipo with a double team. On the wing, James. Just 5 to shoot. Over Warren. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be...
What the hell?
Now for Indiana. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for Sabonis. Justin Holiday comes in for Warren. Aaron Holiday is checked in for Oladipo. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's tied up with that one.
That's a great job getting to the line here. We didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Stolen by Holiday. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Pacers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
A 15-footer. And it's Junior missing. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. Holiday the pass to Turner. Caldwell Pope against Holiday. 6 to shoot. Turner inside. Moves back up. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by McConnell, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
And Holiday, here we go. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here, only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Rondo's checked in.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room.
And love how he's getting himself to the line this quarter. If he keeps it up, it'll end up creating some foul problems on the other side. And that can always help a team's cause.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. And it's blocked.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Caldwell Pope's got 7 now in this quarter. Holiday with it. Fires for three. That one doesn't drop. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separate. For Indiana. JaVale McGee's checked in for Los Angeles. Junior comes in for Green. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this defense.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Junior's out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Outside Rondo. And Turner with the block. Now Lamb. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Warren on the wing. Chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Warren's got 5 now.
Tell you what, guys, the aggressiveness on defense just hasn't been there this half, not like it was in the first.
It's stolen by Lamb. Warren against LeBron. Warren kicks to Lamb. Pass to Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Warren on the wing. Covered by LeBron. 4 on the clock. The shot will not fall. Rondo with some nice D. Stolen by Brogdon. Pass it to Lamb. Back to Brogdon. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Doug McDermott, he's checked in for the Pacers. Aaron Holiday comes in for Warren. And then for the Lakers, Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Rajon Rondo.
And, you know, with Miles Turner, a lot of his value, I think, comes on the defensive end. One of the best shot blockers in the league the last couple of years. And has really good mobility. He's got a nice shooting stroke, but defensively is where he makes his greatest impact in my mind.
Caldwell Pope against Holiday. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. The baseline J off the mark.
And Clark, at the moment, you could argue that it's the defense that's the best asset for Turner at this point.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with you, Greg. I think clearly that's his strong suit right now. He's got a terrific shot in terms of mechanics and range. I think you'd like to see him be a little more consistent with his selection and then develop a more reliable low-post go-to move.
Down low. McGee, the pass to Kuzma, and it's sent back by Turner. Teardrop shot. A shot by Brogdon, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's McGee, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. McGee's got 4 this quarter. Indiana leading by 11. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brogdon. for Junior, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And one thing I like about Brogdon is his size. A huge 6'10" wingspan for a guard gives him an advantage in matchups. Lets him finish over smaller defenders as well.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Jeremy Lane.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe, he's going to cash in more than not.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Great with Brogdon and his size. It allows flexibility on defense as well.
Yeah, I mean, it makes switching on the pick and roll easier with him at the top. There's a lot of flash to how Brogdon plays on the floor, but you can't deny how impactful he is in all facets.
And Indiana making a change here. McConnell's checked in.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys go.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Lakers trail by 12. And here's Junior. He's got 21. Unloads from 13. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Indiana leading by 12. Now, here's McConnell. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Holiday against Kuzma, and Holiday kicks to Holiday. No good from outside.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Here's Junior, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
McConnell passes to Holiday. Off the left rim and up. Lakers trail by 10. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, I love this from Kuzma. When he attacks with this kind of ferocity and confidence, watch out. Hide and protect the children.
To the paint. It's deflected. It's going by Morris. One-on-one fast break. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Junior. Makes it off the glass. Junior's got 25 points in the game.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
To the middle. Here's Holiday.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far. And Indiana making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by McConnell. Good work defensively by Turner. And even 3-on-3 break. Holiday, the pass to Oladipo. Indiana again missing.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Morris. Here's McGee. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Turner. And the pass to Holiday. 1 second left, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. The third quarter comes to a close. Pace. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. McDermott is out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Oladipo, and it's T.J. McConnell, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the second free throw, good. Pacers leading by 7. Oladipo dishes to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Now, here's McConnell. He's guarded closely. On its way from Oladipo for 2. No good off the back of the rim.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
McGee, whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. Here for the Pacers. Jeremy Lance checked in for Doug McDermott, and Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Aaron Holiday. And then for the Lakers, Davis comes in for JaVale McGee, and Junior subbed in for Danny Green.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. 1:33 left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Malcolm Brogdon.
And guys, this really has been his night. He's done a lot of things well, but his scoring really put him over the top. You can see how determined he's been every time he's gotten his hands on the ball. Great drive and also great focus offensively.
And they double up Davis. And with that shot, the Indiana leads cut to just 1 in the basket from Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard wants to be the man during these possessions, and he's been able to come up in crucial spots.
5 in the pass to Sabonis. And he banks in below it. Sabonis has got 8 points in the quarter.
Boy, Sabonis, such a competitor. He wanted that ball in the clutch and delivered.
And the Lakers have possession. LeBron dishes to Junior. Pass to Davis. Floats it up for James. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Sabonis.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Here are the Lakers. Rondo passes to Junior. Now Davis. Defended by Sabonis. Good! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
No question about it. Touch is with Anthony Davis.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're up by 1. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Oak.
Hey guys, well, Nate McMillan had some advice for the team during that last break. This is still a close game, and he told us guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
I I really believe the more playing time that Lamb gets, the better he'll become. He still has the potential, in my mind, to be a very solid player in this league.
Big time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 3. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron passes to Davis.
AD staring him down, letting him know this ain't over yet.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
And it's all about the three right here.
No doubt. I mean, the next shot has to be a three.
Full time! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Elevating his aggressiveness and level of play in moments like this. LeBron, as clutch as they come.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Indianapolis. To have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. It'll be long. Los Angeles win this one easily. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us. us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Baird. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. DA, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. As Giannis Antetokounmpo celebrated his first Most Valuable Player award with the fans back in 2019, he said, after this day, don't call me the MVP until I win it again next year. Well, guys, those words have proven prophetic as he went on to win the 2020 Maurice Podoloff MVP trophy. Kevin?
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. Two of the hottest teams, Greg, getting together tonight. This is highly anticipated.
And you know what, Kevin? The trick to winning a game like this, force your opponent to play your style of basketball. That could determine who goes home with the W.
I like it. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's McGee in at center. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Bledsoe is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. For Los Angeles. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And GA Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
They get it back. Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This excellent recognition by Anthony Davis to sell the shot fake gets the defense up in the air.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender, guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had a 30-point outing their last game against Dallas.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Bucks trail by 12, and Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible, and he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks, but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor. And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And that one is good.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
To the paint, here's DiVincenzo. McGee with the block. DiVincenzo against Rondo. And a wide open look for James. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. LeBron's got his third basket of the night right there. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 16. To end the run, and Giannis throws it down.
Sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Lakers leading by 14. LeBron passes to Junior. McGee trying to break free. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempt.
What the hell?
To the game.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Keith Morris comes in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Junior. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The D's got to be a bit more physical right there. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
And the Bucks with possession here. It's a 14-point game. Hill against Bradley. Lets a floater go, and the layup good by Hill.
George Hill making me get out a box of tissues. Sweet teardrop there.
Bradley passes to Junior. Howard in the post. He's against Williams. Morris kicks to Junior. 6 on the shot clock. Williams with the defensive effort.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen.
For Milwaukee. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Pacers, had a huge game. He picked up 26 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. And his contributions off the bench were huge. He was a real spark plug. Kevin, let's see if he can do it again.
Excellent, David. Yeah, he was very assertive in that last game, making things happen.
Absolutely made his presence felt. And I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to get it going early here tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
And this is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there at Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. LeBron passes to Junior. Pass to Davis. LeBron to the Kumbo. And it's Davis missing. Bucks trail by 3. Giannis kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Giannis. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 4 assists in the game. LeBron outside. Passes it to Junior. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. A guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Junior dishes to Davis. Buries it from 3-point range. Davis has got 7 points.
Bringing that 3-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter. Shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots. Los Angeles leading by 4. Rondo passes to James. Pass to Junior. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
A struggle for him tonight, but they can make this lead hold up. They can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
To get open is Davis, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do. No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And both free throws good for Junior. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen. And boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
Rondo passes to LeBron. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Now the Bucks moving it up.
Gotta take care of them. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
James finds Rondo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. The Lakers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've been 8 of 10. No good on the free throw.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off. And just doing a much better job of getting to the line this quarter than he did in the first.
And it's Lopez penetrating in the slam dunk by Kumbo.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Here's Junior. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Hill, he's checked in for the Bucks. Good on both. The Bucks shooting at 50% in a decent group. Bledsoe outside. There's the pass to Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back.
Just a wonderful effort from Davis on the
back. Kicks it out to James. Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Count that one.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Giannis against Davis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Gotta go that time. Great D that time from LeBron.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those wads out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Unless it's Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point will be taken number 1.
Pocket 6. Here's Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Davis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
LA's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Rondo looking over the floor. The 3 from LeBron. Milwaukee with the rebound. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
The rejection by Giannis.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Yeah, easy call.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight, and he makes the first.
The improvement we saw during Giannis Antetokounmpo's first few years in the league went from raw to ridiculous in a hurry.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Green comes in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Junior, and the Lakers call time here. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing each other.
Well, if I had a calendar, I would have circled this one. But I love it when they get together. Last year, they split the two games between them, and I'll bet their battles are just as tightly contested this year.
James kicks to Junior. 13 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Nice catch and finish on the alley-oop. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
It's a huge night for Giannis Antetokounmpo at the offensive end of the floor. That length and athleticism just proving to be too much for any defensive scheme.
Middleton with it. He's picked up by LeBron. No good from Bledsoe.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. Bledsoe outside. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. Now, here's Junior. By Bledsoe.
That's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
Middleton the pass to Hill. And he buries that one, dribbling the rim on the way down. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead. LA's gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Junior the pass to Davis. Is his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Very few players as good as Anthony Davis is on the inside. Just great footwork. And he's adding more and more to his postgame.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Bledsoe and Bledsoe with the stop.
Inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. And it's Davis missing.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested. Swap here for the Lakers. Lakers trail by 6. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. Then it's Junior. And it's Howard in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Caldwell-Pope for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Caldwell-Pope's got his 3rd basket of the night. The Bucks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Williams gets the Corbin. Pass to Hill, fires the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Hill's got the lead back up to 6 now for the Bucks.
A getting payback there from the three-point line. George Hill squares it up.
Caldwell Pope passes to Junior. Here's Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
All the way to the bucket. No resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
This is it to Corbin. DiVincenzo against Caldwell Pope. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely, and he comes up with the deuce. DiVincenzo's got 9.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now let's check in with David Aldridge to see how Anthony Davis is doing. David.
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. It's an issue with his hand. It doesn't look very serious right now, but there is some nagging soreness there. And if he misses a lot of games, it will obviously be a big blow to their chances of winning it all this year.
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes of Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day, and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Howard up on top. Pass to Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut back down to 1 point on the basket from Howard.
I don't know how many times even Dwight Howard feels the contact down there, but it happens often. He converts despite it.
Caldwell Pope against DiVincenzo. Ilyasova can't hit. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Milwaukee's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Second shot opportunity, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Dwight Howard.
What you like about Williams is how he's changed his game over time. Now he's a fantastic stretch 4 in this league.
Milwaukee making a switch. Matthews is checked in. The Lakers also with the sub. Davis is checked in. Caldwell Pope kicks to Junior. Davis down low. He's guarded by Williams. And it's Davis missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Inside, here's Ilyasova. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ilyasova's got his first basket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time. Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
DiVincenzo against Morris. Shot clock at 5. Matthews goes in, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And in a league where perimeter shooting is highly valued, veteran Wesley Matthews finding his services still very much in demand.
It's been a really remarkable career for a guy that went undrafted back in 2009. Most of the time we think about that solid defense where he's going to have the toughest assignment at the wing or guard position, but that reliable three-point shot really coming into play here.
The kick out to LeBron. Another shot. The pass to Junior. LeBron James on the wing. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Misses the wing chip.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
And Matthews gets it to go.
I like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
James, the pass to Junior. James looking it over. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
Interesting to watch LeBron James at the line through the years. Has tried many different free throw strokes. Not a bad free throw shooter by any means, but always tinkering.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Markieff Morris. Here's Hill. Good D by Rondo. Lakers trail by 3. LeBron James on the wing. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 16 points for LeBron.
Like seeing LeBron go straight up with that shot. The catch and release almost instantaneous that time.
DiVincenzo with it. 9 points in the game so far. Shoots from the line. Second chance effort. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got his second bucket of the night.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And it's Davis finishing it off.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time, on target.
Rondo against Hill. It's Matthews on the wing. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the court.
And the footage relayed to the officials.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bucks lead by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. A moment now to reset the lineups back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Ilyasova at the 4, with Lopez at the 5. Bledsoe is out there with Hill, and it's Matthews in at the 3. And the basket by Hill.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
James dishes to Junior. Pass to Davis. Lets it go from 11. Basket good.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Now take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
And he recovers it. And the shot goes in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Rondo against Bledsoe. Passes it to McGee. James outside. From 18 feet away. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Heading it down. That's good. Some changes. Ilyasova's checked in, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Matthews. Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Junior comes in for Green. So the first one drops,
safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They trail by 6. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Rajon Rondo.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Antetokounmpo gets to Middleton. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Right on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Perfect from the line. It's now a 2-possession game.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Hill. Kicks it down to Middleton with the fadeaway. Offensive rebound. On deep. That shot no good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.
Out there doing work.
Top plays. Ready for some 2K TV? Well, we've got some exciting stuff for you this week.
That's right. This week we are talking about the best of the best, the NBA 2K League. And guess what? Season 3 recently wrapped up, and we have crowned a new champion.
Yes, congratulations to the 2022.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Chris Weber. D.A. David Aldridge is on our sideline. D.A., it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much. Nikola Jokic loves to pass. He said an assist makes 2 people happy instead of just 1. So it's as simple as that. And that simplicity and creative joy is part of what makes the big man tick. Jokic said, "It helps me having fun out there. It's a different way to approach the game." And that makes him one of a kind in this league, Kevin.
Sure is. Thanks, D.A. How many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post? But that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These 2 teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. Let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. The backcourt is Murray and Harris. And it's Barton and at the 3. And for Los Angeles. Checked in for the Lakers. Junior comes in for Green, and Denver with a change here too. Morris is checked in for Harris. Morris against Rondo. And McGee kicks to Junior. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Lakers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And so he makes both from the line. Denver in the lead. Down low, here's Millsap, and Davis sends it back.
You see how the browsing squats. Not only the wingspan, but the awareness.
Millsap kicks to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Pass to Millsap. Now, here's Jokic, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Well, we know, Greg, that Jokic is such a unique talent at that center position. Young player, already top 10 in career triple-doubles.
How about the most triple-doubles ever by a foreign player? You think of the great skilled European big man. Jokic, arguably the most skilled of them all.
Davis, the pass to Junior. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Paul Millsap picks one up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That one drops. He ties it up. Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Aggressiveness is everything, and they certainly played with a ton of it to get that one.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And again, no good by the Lakers. Free throw line jump shot. Rebounded by McGee.
Still plenty of time for him to contribute in this game, but it's a tough stretch he's going through.
And it's Davis missing. The Nuggets shooting in the early going here. Pretty dreadful, 22%. James against Barton. And the rejection by James.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. That sends Javale McGee to the free throw line. Paul Millsap picks one up. Some changes for the Lakers. Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And Bradley subbed in for Rajon Rondo.
Yeah, he's made an awful lot of stops along the way in his NBA career, but he's been a productive player on just about every team he's played for.
Over to the wing. Here's Craig. 5 on the clock. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. No good off the front iron.
I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh man, that's usually a bunny with the deep play. It's soft like that.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
This is why his teammates respect him. The hustle, the energy. Gotta love it.
Morris, no good.
And D making that layup was very uncomfortable for him. Inaggressive work down low.
Here's Junior. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morris. McGee with the block.
Now this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
Here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Shot clock at 6. Craig passes to Plumlee.
Yeah, but you have to like the mentality to get inside, even though they're struggling to finish. Well, the offense is sputtering a bit here, starting to fall behind.
Bradley drives in, uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Plumlee kicks to Craig. Back to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Junior with it. Now guarded by Plumlee. Bradley against Morris. Outside Bradley. From deep three-point range. Can't hit that one. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Last time they met was in Denver.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Think about how many minutes that cost their starters. No question that had an impact on this postgame.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Second chance shot. Outside for Murray. Here's Craig. And at last, they get one to fall.
And they've come out with a take no prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Here's Junior. Second shot opportunity. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. And this... for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Markieff Morris. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Junior's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Bradley. McGee against Jokic. Shoots over McGee. Jokic passes to Morris. The mark had a chance to trim it to single digits. So out there for the Nuggets right now, at the forward slots, it's Barton and Millsap. Monte Morris is out there with Gary Harris, and it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Junior, in his last outing against the Bucks, really had a nice effort. He had 9 points and did something else with it, finding ways to force the defense to send him to the foul line. He was difficult to contain in that one, and his performance off the bench was impactful. Let's see if he can do that again tonight. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully he doesn't overthink it. He just needs to go out there and then play his game.
James, the bounce pass. And McGee kicks to Junior. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Harris. From deep. Another three for Denver.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made one in the first, two more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Rondo dishes to Junior. Now the pass to McGee. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Good work there as it goes. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Lakers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Pass to Junior. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, he's just in a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but hasn't been successful.
Davis fires James. Here's Junior. Outside for Rondo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's Denver. It's been 10 unanswered points.
Well, there are a few players in the league that can match McGee's athleticism. I mean, his whole career, he's been a class above speed and lead. He'll make the most of both ends of the floor. And that's why you never stop working in the paint at either end of the floor.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And see, Webb, you mentioned it with JaVale McGee. His vertical is off the charts.
Oh, yeah, he can get to alley-oop, GA, and nobody else can. The length and bounce he has is jaw-dropping. I mean, same goes for his shot blocking ability. He times it up.
Here's Junior. Kicks it out to James. Now, here's Junior. Guarded by Harris. Offensive rebound. Cash. Back to James. Three-pointer. Morris with the rebound. Denver's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Harris outside. On the wing, Morris. He's covered by Rondo. And the officials call for a 3-second violation. Los Angeles has gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Here's Junior trying to get open as Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, if your system overall for these teams, if the schemes don't seem to be working, how much can you really change before you get to the offseason? Or, in particular, before you get to the playoffs?
It's never easy. A system change would come typically with a coaching change. And the reality is you also have to evaluate the roster. You can't fit that square peg into a round hole. Whatever your system is, it's got to be catered to the personnel you have. You can't go the other way around. And I think that's what separates oftentimes the good coaches from the great ones.
Misses off the left eye. The Lakers in the lead. There's the lob to the hoop, and it's McGee with the jam.
See why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Here's the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Morris. There's the three. The Lakers with the rebound.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
McGee trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Gary Harris. The Lakers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Denver.
And they've had their difficulties from the line here in the second. Could extend their lead if they just make some more free throws.
1:41 left to play here in the half. Morris looking over the floor. Gets it to fall, but still just 2 for 10 from the floor this game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Now, here's Junior. T right on him.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Passes it to Craig. There's the pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Morris. 5 to shoot. Back to Jokic. Gets a very good look and converts. Jokic has got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
His offensive skill set is off the charts. He has more than a few ways to punish.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Craig. He's got 5. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Davis. Good work defensively by Millsap. Barton outside. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
He struggles with his finishes sometimes. I mean, it's kept him from being an elite player.
Tie game in Los Angeles. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this... will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Anthony Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. And Junior subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Inside, we've got Kuzma and McGee. Green is out there with Junior, and it's Caldwell-Pope in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Green against Morris.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it in.
Now, Junior, he's got 8. McGee's shot is off. Murray against Green. Murray kicks to Morris. It's deflected. Kuzma against Morris. Kuzma passes to Junior. To the inside. McGee. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Lakers lead by 3.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D struggling to keep up.
Green against Morris. Inside, and Plumlee gets it to go on the assist by Morris. Plumlee's got his second basket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Now, here's Junior. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The offensive rebound, McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
Specialty of McGee's. I mean, he's a high-activity guy who's opportunistic on the offensive glass.
And here is Morris. He has 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Ooh, that's a great question. with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka and Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Here's Harris, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Caldwell Pope. And after establishing himself as a key player in Denver, Gary Harris's play trailing off the last couple seasons. Greg, what's your read there?
I really feel like, Kevin, injuries have played a part, an extended cold streak, but the Nuggets didn't lose faith. He helped build their success over the years, and they consider him a key piece moving forward as well.
Turns an easy jump shot into a tough one by going to the fadeaway. I mean, look what happened.
Murray dishes to Vonleh, and the dunk by Vonleh.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, she'll play.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Morris. Here's McGee. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game, now 6 for 10.
Look, the key is getting the ball to McGee in his spots. When this happens, he's capable of catching fire.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's get an injury update on Marquise Morris with David Aldrich. David?
Thanks, guys. I got a status report from Los Angeles' head athletic trainer. He said that the hip is bruised pretty badly, but overall, it should be okay. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
Wow, fellas, really tough news. It's going to have a big effect on the rest of the guys. Always so hard to have a teammate go down like that.
Junior the pass to McGee. No one near James as he lets it go. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
I like how James shoots off the pass. He knows how to catch the D by surprise.
Pass to Vonleh. Back to Morris. With the teardrop. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Junior with it. 8 points for him. McGee finds Kuzma. Lakers passing it around. LeBron with it. Unguarded by Murray. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the foul against him.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, we better wrap him up.
Anthony Davis is checked in for the Lakers. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Now, here is Morris. He's tightly guarded. And it falls over the rim and in. Morris has got 12 points in the game.
Once he turned it on, he became a force in this game. Not sure what this guy was in the first half.
Here's Caldwell Pope. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
The Nuggets trail by 4. Morris outside, and they pick up 2. That's now 17 points for Gary Harris.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And they double up Davis, and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Denver with the ball. And Morris has got the ball here for the Nuggets. A 2-point game. Next up, they'll face the Suns. That'll be in Phoenix. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. He dishes it to Vonleh. Murray outside. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
And Murray is so deadly with the catch and shoot, Jay. When the D isn't playing up on him, he has no problem going right up with him.
Junior the pass to Davis. And Caldwell Pope now it's off the key. LeBron against Murray. Now left in the wing. Here's Davis. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
He's showing he has the ability to hit huge shots. That's got to fire him.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Lakers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball. And how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out. We see guys trying to force their own agenda.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Denver. Filling out the wings, Harris and Barton. Millsap and Jokic, the big men. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And stolen by Harris. And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back. And slam dunk by Harris.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right. And that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right. I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
It's stolen by Harris. He's all alone. Here's Barton. And Barton throws it down.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong penalty.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Junior kicks to Howard. Pass to Junior. Just 5 on the clock. Here's LeBron. That one off the back iron and out. Denver leading by 4. Harris passes to Millsap. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Outside Rondo. He's looking for Howard and finds him.
Talk about an advanced distributor. There's passes that point guards can make, and there's passes that Rajon Rondo can make.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Davis. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
He hasn't had anywhere near the same touch he had in the first half. 0 3-pointers in the least half compared to 3.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Passes it to Harris. Down low. Here's Millsap. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Making a change here. Junior's checked in, and then for Denver, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Millsap. Noah Vonleh comes in for Will Buck, and it's Jeremy Grant in for Harris. Lakers trail by 6. Here's Junior, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And stolen by Junior. And Junior throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Taps in the tray.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
James kicks to Junior. Yes, that's LeBron picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Junior.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Gary Harris.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He's encouraged where they are at this point in the game, but he told his guys things can turn in a blink. What we need to do is execute the rest of the way. So we'll see if they can finish this one off, Kevin.
And it's Junior missing. The Nuggets leading by 3. And stolen by Junior. Back to Davis. To the wing on the left. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor. The pass to Harris. And another miss by Denver. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
And they double up the block. Here's Junior. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Wilbert.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He hits the first one, and that ties the game up. And so it's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
One guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Harris outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Harris has got 5 points now this quarter.
And the precise passing of Murray, really moving the ball well around the floor.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 2. 1:22 left here in the fourth quarter. .22 left in the game. Here's Howard. Good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be here.
Here's Murray. Great D that time for Rondo.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even if you go to the finish.
And there's Davis. That's good. And the assist by James. Davis has got 14 points in the second half. The Nuggets shooting 4 around the floor, around 48%. Murray against one. 2 points. That one goes.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch. You talk about a big time shot from Davis. No, he is the most.
Murray against one. Harris outside. Pointer. The shot. No good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2. It's on Gary Harris. Gets the first. That makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
They get what they want out of that trip. Now a 2-possession game.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys? And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball. A fabulous finish as they continue to wait out the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
I just got the phone, got it blacked out.